Well, it might come as a surprise to a lot of people, but it's actually a well-established segment in Vietnam because of the infancy of the real estate markets there in terms of development and the limited financing options. Service departments have become probably the single largest class of new build in resort areas and in urban areas, meaning that 1, 2, and 3 bedroom units are part of every project almost that gets done today. That has investor appeal because most of the units are bought by individuals or families or whatever. There is some corporate business in the cities, but in the resort areas, these units cater to the inbound Asian market and to the domestic Vietnamese market, which is actually probably 4 or 5 times bigger than the inbound market. So it's an essential product. It's very well established. It isn't always called service department. It's often called condotel, but they are condotels with kitchens and all the amenities that you would find at home. Well, the main players in terms of the branded operations are the people that one would expect to see there. The leader in the market, of course, is Ascot with its Somerset, Ascot, and Citadine brands. They've got a heavy concentration in Hanoi, a heavy concentration in Saigon, and in Da Nang, and in a couple of other smaller cities. But that would be the main concentration. Fraser's has a growing presence, and Oakwood right behind them. We've got a couple of domestic operators as well, who are actually owner operators. The international brands operate. They really don't invest in these projects, but major business groups, real estate groups like T&T would be investors in these projects. We not only use the international brands, but we also manage service departments on our own. We've got several projects under development. So it's a rapidly growing market. I would say that more than half of the new units in places like Da Nang are service departments of one type or another. Well, that's a very good case in point. It's 100% apartment-like accommodation of studio, some 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, and 3 bedroom units. It's 1,254 units on Da Nang on the main oceanfront drive. You can probably see Hong Kong from the top floor, and half of it will be international branded, and half of it will be an international hotel brand, the latter meaning an international service department brand. So it'll be a unique structure and an iconic structure on that oceanfront in Da Nang. Yeah, I would say that you'd probably have a bit more open configurations. Your balconies would be bigger in the resort area. Your windows would be bigger, especially facing the ocean. There would be probably a little bit more in the sports amenities in terms of tennis courts and a bigger pool. The interior units would be more or less the same. I wouldn't say there's much difference in those.